Hello managers, as your consumer behavior consultant, I'm going to introduce you what I personally believe is the most important part of the consumer behavior, which is decision-making process. We know that consumers consider many aspects when they decide to buy a product or service. So how do we know which aspects will catch their eyes? Don't worry, I break down the consumer decision-making process into 5 activities. Let's get it through one by one. Demand begins from their awareness of the difference between the actual and desired states. This is divided into new demand and differences demand. Let's look at the example of the new demand. Ben wants to buy a suit because the formal is coming. Since Ben had to prepare a suit for formal reasons, this example leads to a new demand for the customer. That comes from one of the motivational reasons. Let's look at the next example. Henry wants to buy a new pen because his classmate has a pen they have never seen this before. Henry liked the new pen very much because it was different from Henry's other pens. So Henry had to buy a new pen, which was kind of like an emotional reason. So it's like basic business logic where there is a demand and there is a supply. When customer wants to purchase certain kinds of thing, they start look for the information. The information about the product is roughly divided into these 4. Which of these 4 can be seen a little bit complicated. Here is a sample in which we will talk about shampoo. Everybody buys their shampoo, but it's just so many varieties of shampoo, such as Pantene, Dove, Head & Shoulders. The next one is price. There are a lot of different kinds of shampoo that cost between roughly from $5 to $40, depending on the capacity or the brand. There are quite a few primary functions of shampoos, such as removing oil, or protecting the hair color, or for cleansing. And for the last one represents the focus of different types of shampoo. For example, like some of are perfect for hydrating or moisturizing for the hair, and the other one will do the best job of cleansing. However, information can be found in 2 ways: an internal search and external search. Internal search represents extracting information from customers' purchase experience. Customers make judgment by recalling their memory. Like what they have experienced before, the product, the service. But sometimes experience is not enough to find out the best choice. Customers start searching outside. External search included word of mouth from friends or families, which is convenient and reliable. Or search online for product reviews. Reviews are very objective and it's quite fast because you just get on your phone and start searching it up. The next stage is the most important, and that is the evaluation of alternatives. The evaluation starts with criteria. The evaluation criteria are all attributes of the goods. They all belong to evaluative criteria. Again, using a shampoo as an example, fragrance, volume, brand, functions, they all can be considered as an evaluative criteria. But not all criteria are important. So this comes down to determinant criteria. Determinant criteria are decisive factors for customers to decide whether to buy. For example, women will care more about fragrance or functions of the shampoo. Compared to women, men are more concerned about the volume or the price. So if a shampoo is supposed to target on women, they need to focus more on the fragrance and the function that women care. Different values of products will also attract different customers. When it comes to hedonic value, luxury goods are the most iconic one. They often have function that can be replaced by many other commodities. But the high price can represent the high economy level of the customers. The utilitarian level represents the usefulness of a commodity. For example, the pot is made of metal, which could be more difficult to break a pot than made of glass, which is utilitarian value of the metal pot. The last part is affective-based and attribute-based evaluation. Most affect-based evaluations come from consumers' emotions, which are relatively subjective. Attributes-based evaluation is more objective, it's more rational. The consumer will look for the products that match their expectations. For example, some customers will buy the cheapest shampoo only because they have a limited budget on buying shampoos. It's time to make a choice, but it's not easy. There are 2 kinds of rules for customers: compensatory rule and non-compensatory rule. These two rules can be seen as customers pay more attention to certain commodity attributes. For example, the consumer likes the fragrance of certain shampoo, but the price of the shampoo is over his budget, so he does not choose the shampoo. So the fragrance of the shampoo doesn't make up for the price. On the other hand, if a shampoo fits the customer's budget, even he doesn't like the fragrance, he thinks the price is more important. So the price compensates. There is a saying from Dieter Levitt, who is the professor of Harvard Business School. People don't want quarter-inch drills, they want quarter-inch holes. It means to find out what customers probably need so that you know what problem they are facing. It is like knowing what customers are thinking while they are making decisions. And that's the point why we need to learn about the consumer behavior. Thank you.